Good morning. Welcome to the news at 10 live on NTA News 24. I'm Comfort Amadu. Let's get the headlines. Vice President Kashim Shettima departs Abuja, will be representing President Bola Tinubu at ECOWAS 69th Ordinary Session in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Federal government partners Sokoto State government to boost onion storage and marketing, upskill farmers' income. Nigerian Army strengthens operational effectiveness of commanding officers, harps on effective resources management as tactical commanders. Thanks for joining us. We start with Vice President Kashim Shettima, who has departed Abuja to represent President Bola Tinubu at the 69th Ordinary Session of the Authority of the Heads of State and Government of Economic Community of West African States in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Shettima will join other political business leaders across the West Africa and beyond at the summit scheduled to take place at the Julius Maada Bio International Conference Center, Freetown. The summit is expected to focus on key policy decisions, strategic resolutions, and reaffirm leaders' collective commitment to peace, democracy, economic growth, and regional integration. And the summit is part of ECOWAS mid-year statutory meetings that will bring together heads of state and government, ministers, senior officials, and regional institutions to advance the community's shared priorities of economic integration, trade infrastructure, and sustainable development. The Vice President will return to Abuja at the conclusion of his engagement in the West African nation. ECOWAS is taking another step further towards the realization of regional standby force with the inauguration of the logistics depot in Sierra Leone. Chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government and President of Sierra Leone, Julius Maada Bio, who performed this ceremony, said it is a demonstration of the regional bloc's commitment to peace and stability. Kelvin Ehinwaye reports.
Thank you very much. We now call together a round of applause.
Nandi Town as location for the ECOWAS logistics depot is strategic and symbolic. It was the epicenter of the bitter Sierra Leonean civil war, where ECOMOG fought alongside Sierra Leonean troops to rescue this country. It will not only serve as a deployment center to support peacekeeping operations, but also as humanitarian and rapid response deployment center as circumstances demand. Conceived in 2005 at the summit of ECOWAS heads of state and government in Accra, Ghana, the regional standby force is taking shape 21 years after. With Sierra Leone experience with civil war and conflicts, coupled with the ECOMOG success stories, the location marks the country's new identity as one of West Africa's stable democracies and champion of peace.
For many years, Sierra Leone was known principally for its recovery. Today, we are increasingly recognized for our contribution to regional leadership, democratic governance, peace building, and economic opportunity.
The establishment of this facility was informed by the lessons of our region's experience in peace support operations, particularly the logistical challenges encountered in rapidly deploying and sustaining personnel and resources in the field.
A sub-region ravaged by conflicts, insurgency, and coup, the ECOWAS standby force for which the logistic depot is vital is a reflection of the regional bloc commitment to assist member states who require intervention as part of broader objectives of building a united ECOWAS of the people. In Lungi, Sierra Leone, Kelvin Ehinwaye, NTA News.
And elsewhere in Botswana, Nigeria's new High Commissioner to the Republic of Botswana, John Shamma Shaga, has formally presented his letters of credence to the President of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon Boko. The ceremony took place at the State House in Gabon and included a guard of honor marking the official start of his diplomatic duties in Botswana, conveying the greetings of the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The High Commissioner reaffirmed Nigerians' commitment to strengthening friendship and cooperation with Botswana. Ambassador John Shamma Shaga identified key areas of collaboration to include trade and investment, agriculture and focus on livestock, creative industries, and fintech and technology, tourism, and the development of MSMEs. The President welcomed the envoy and highlighted the importance of the African Continental Free Trade Area for Africa's economic integration. He expressed support for the proposed areas of cooperation and noted opportunities in tourism and the legal sector. The President also sent warm greetings to President Tinubu and the people of Nigeria. Back home, the Senate and its investigation on crude oil theft and other alleged infractions has insisted that it will not allow agencies of government hide under the executive to avoid legislative scrutiny, noting that President Bola Tinubu has over time demonstrated leadership and commitment to reforms and accountability in the oil sector for improved performance. It was in reaction to explanations by delegated staff of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to an investigative hearing that management of the company were unavailable due to official engagements abroad. And the committee emphasized that every public institution should, as provided by law, cooperate with the legislature to reposition sectors and grow the economy.
The issues, they manage everything about oil in Nigeria, and they consistently have refused to come and give us proper facts, give us statistics. We are not asking for anything. Nobody's a contractor. I'm not a contractor. We just want facts. We ask questions, you give us answers. Use your records. You've been dealing with these issues, so you must have records. We want to see the records and study them.
Ongoing construction of a modern onion storage facility in Sokoto State is a project aimed at reducing post-harvest losses, strengthening the onion value chain, and boosting food security. The project, a collaboration between the federal and Sokoto State governments, is a critical stakeholder platform for onion farmers and marketing as well, to improve farmers' income and encourage onion production. Bashir Ibrahim Nababa reports.
Sokoto State remains Nigeria's leading onion-producing state, accounting for about 2.1 million metric tons annually, making significant contribution to the nation's economy. To further strengthen the onion value chain, stakeholders gathered to deliberate on the benefits of the modern onion storage facility being constructed by Sokoto State government in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Finance Incorporated and partners. Governor Ahmed Ali represented stated that the facility will replace the traditional storage system, significantly reduce post-harvest losses, preserve quality of the onions, and increase farmers' income. With the capacity to store up to 10,000 truckloads of onions for as long as 8 months, the facility is expected to ensure year-round availability, create employment opportunities, and attract more investment to the state.
To invest not only in storage, but to provide a technical assistance to our farmers.
The real solution is also to translate the rewards that the farmers earn also to the common man, such that everybody on the street can feel the benefits of this storage.
Having this kind of facility, it will help to improve the livelihood of the farmers, and it will help to solve the problem of the wastages.
The facility would be equipped with modern solar-powered refrigeration systems. Similarly, satellite storage facilities are to be established across local government areas closer to the farmers to strengthen the onion value chain. Located at More Village, the modern onion storage facility is expected to reduce post-harvest losses, and boost onion value chain in Nigeria. From Sokoto, Bashir Ibrahim Nawaba, NTA News.
In other news, the Department of State Services is intensifying its fight against terrorism on two fronts, moving to secure tougher sentences for convicted terror suspects while offering 27 qualified orphans a new lease on life through employment in the service. In a statement, the DSS says it will appeal the prison terms handed to 3 terrorism convicts, arguing that the sentence do not reflect the gravity of their crimes. The suspects arrested with weapons and ammunition, allegedly destined for bandits and terrorist networks, were sentenced to between 10 and 32 years in prison. The service insists stiffer punishments rather are necessary to strengthen deterrence against terrorism and illegal arms trade. In another development, orphanages and child welfare organizations have commended the Director General of the DSS, Oluwatosin Adeola Ajayi, for recruiting 27 qualified orphans from across the country. They described the initiative as a transformative intervention that restores hope, promotes dignity, and creates opportunities for vulnerable youths to build meaningful careers, while calling on other institutions to emulate the gesture. We have more reports ahead right after this commercial break. Stay with us.
Every day, across forests, highways, towns, and villages, brave men and women stand watch so that Nigeria can sleep. They leave their families behind, confront danger head-on, and make sacrifices many of us will never see. Yet, the enemies of our nation continue their assault. They target our children. They murder innocent citizens. They force families from their homes. They turn thriving communities into places of fear and uncertainty. Their goal is simple: to break our spirit, divide our people, and steal the future of our nation. But Nigeria is stronger than terror. As we demand greater accountability, stronger security measures, and more effective action from those entrusted with our safety, we must also play our part. Support our security forces. Salute their gallantry. Stand with those who stand for us. If you see something, say something. Let us be our brother's keeper. We must never surrender to fear, despair, or hopelessness. This is not the time for division, not by tribe, not by religion, not by region, not by political party. Because terror recognizes no ethnicity, no faith, and no ideology. Its enemy is all of us. And together, united as one people, we can defeat it. For our children, for our communities, for our future, for Nigeria. Join the movement. Stand for our country. Stand for one another. #Unite against terror.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African Road.
Thanks for staying tuned. 3 suspected railway vandals are now in police custody in Oyo State after security operatives recovered vandalized railway materials worth about 200 million. The suspects were intercepted while allegedly transporting the materials from Niger State to Lagos. The managing director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Kayode Okpefa, who visited Oyo Police Command in Ibadan, described the arrest as a major breakthrough and commended both the Oyo and Railway Police, just as he reaffirms the NRC's commitment to protecting railway infrastructure nationwide.
On these and many other cases, and we are very happy to showcase this. The next thing we also want to do today is to commend the effort of the Inspector General of Police, who has given clear directives on what to do with this, and to seek more from him when it gets to the level of prosecution. So we want to make examples out of these cases, and also to let the public know the police are afraid. Just give them the information, they know what to do. Leave the rest to them. The information given will be protected and the result will be beneficial. And to tell Nigerians who are watching this, rails and railway assets are critical national treasures. They are not scraps. And for anybody who take them, we are taking the battle to the foundries where they take them to, and will not stop until the vandalization itself get to a stop. We want to thank you, CP. We want to thank your command, your officers, and want to thank Nigerians who keep providing us this information.
The Oyo State Commissioner of Police Olugbenga Abimbola, in response, urged the National Assembly to enact stiffer penalties for vandals and warned that anyone caught destroying public assets will face the full weight of the law. The Ex-Junior Airmen Ex-JAM Association says its members have a duty to promote peace, national integration and patriotism across the country as it continues to foster unity and togetherness amongst Nigerians. Chinenye Nwoye reports that these form parts of the resolutions at the association's 21st Annual General Meeting in Abuja.
Former junior airmen and women of the Nigerian Air Force. They graduated many years ago from the Air Force Military School Jos, where they had some academic, leadership and military trainings, having in mind the Nigerian character. From various states and chapters, and even virtually, they converged for this meeting, which held in the FCT Abuja, not just to review the association's activities for the year, consider some reports and chart a strategic course for the coming year, but also to strengthen the bonds and the esprit de corps. Here is the President General of the Association presenting his annual report. And for him and others, their time in the Nigerian Air Force has taught them that Nigerians are stronger together.
As the President General of the Association, I'm here to see that we keep our policies of being transparent to the world.
So our achievements generally to the nation development have been to foster an association whereby we have people who are contributing more to the development of Nigeria.
That integrity was special. It's something you don't find in other people. That togetherness, where we don't see people in the color of their tribe or religion.
We're trying to see where we made mistakes, where we can encourage others to stand up. We're trying to see how we can, as a group, carry others who are not standing.
Every junior airman is trained to lead and to guide, and so I think that is the ethos of the trajectory.
As a woman, if you have the dominance of a male inside of you hidden somewhere, you become a better version of yourself. So it has really helped me to become who I am today.
The leadership of the association has in the past years deepened engagement with communities, providing them with various infrastructure projects. Awards were presented to various individuals and groups for their support and contribution to the growth of the association. In Abuja, Chinenye Nwoye, NTA News.
The Nigerian Army is strengthening operational effectiveness of its commanding officers as the 82 Division in Enugu is engaging them to effectively manage resources in their roles as tactical commanders. This was at a 5-day workshop themed enhancing tactical level leadership in a joint and multi-agency environment. Okechukwu Agubama's report is here presented.
The Chief of Army Staff, represented by the General Officer Commanding 82 Division, Major General Oluremi Fadairo, described the workshop as apt in view of the nation's evolving security challenges. He emphasized the need for commanding officers to strengthen their leadership operational effectiveness and administrative competence to effectively translate strategic objectives into tactical successes.
We must move forward to the Nigerian Army. We must change our perception to the way in which we conduct our training, our operation, to meet the contemporary challenges in which we found ourselves. This country security rests on your shoulders. It rests on my shoulders, and we must carry it with pride.
Major General Fadairo further explained that the workshop aligns with the Chief of Army Staff's command philosophy of transforming the Nigerian Army into a professional, adaptable, combat-ready, and resilient force capable of operating effectively in joint and multi-agency environments. The 5-day workshop was attended by commanding officers from across the country.
All right, let's talk sports with a countdown over as the world's attention turns to the 2026 FIFA World Cup final, where European champions Spain face defending champions Argentina in a blockbuster showdown this Sunday. Let's join our Sport Desk for more.
This stage is set for the FIFA World Cup 2026 final as Spain take on defending champions Argentina tonight at the New York New Jersey Stadium. Spain booked their place in the final after defeating France 2-0, while Argentina edged England 2-1 to remain on course to successfully defend the title. The final promises a fascinating contest between Spain's possession-based style and Argentina's experience on the biggest stage, with Lionel Messi hoping to guide his side to back-to-back World Cup triumphs, while Spain seeks a second World Cup title after their 2010 success. Kick-off is scheduled for Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, with millions of football fans around the world expected to witness the crowning of the new FIFA World Cup champions. Meanwhile, England beat France 6-4 in a chaotic World Cup third-place playoff on Saturday, as Kylian Mbappe became the all-time leading scorer in the World Cup history. Arsenal winger Bukayo Saka scores a hat-trick in the match, just as Michael Olise made FIFA World Cup history for France, as he recorded his 7th assist, moving past Pele to set a new record for the most assists in a single tournament.
All right, so let's get more insight on the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. And we're going to be speaking with Tunde Samshuddin, who is going to be giving us insight. What's your take on the expectation of this final World Cup? Hello, Tunde. I'm glad you could join us on the news this morning. I was asking what's your take on the World Cup final as Spain locks horn with the defending champions Argentina?
It's going to be a blockbuster tie between Argentina and Spain, going by the fact that the two teams, the two countries are teams that are tactically sound. If you look at their road to the finals, most especially in the semi-final, the match against between France and Spain was a tactical game, because going by the fact that the number of talented players that France paraded are much more better than that of Spain. But because of tactics, Spain were able to triumph over France by 2 goals. You understand? And going by the match between France and between Argentina and England, you will notice that after England scored their first goal, they went back to sit down, which they paid dearly for that. And the magic of Messi, the likes of Fernandez and other players in the Argentina teams that are very, very tactically sound, were able to triumph over England. But going to the finals, it's a game of 2 technical teams. And any team that we're going to win between France and Argentina, between Spain and Argentina, I beg your pardon, will be on sheer luck, all because they are both an attacking side. They are both teams that defend well, and going forward, they attack very well, and the winner is going to be on sheer luck.
All right, thank you so much, Tunde, for the insight there. Expectations are quite high. We're looking forward to the outcome of the shutdown this Sunday. News at 10 on NTA News 24. I am Comfort Amadu. Thank you for watching.
We're going down, but only on this escalator. At the Ministry of Interior, service is on the rise, tech-driven, people-focused.